Hello, this is Hip Mama, BC. So I thought I'd do a review of our automatic espresso maker made by Philips. I'm shopping. First of all, we tried those little pod coffee making devices and had to return it because I found that they weren't strong enough, and I wasn't happy with the amount of waste. Right, it kind of bugged me. So searching and I found an Italian make automatic machine like this, which was twice as much money. So we thought, well, let's take a chance and try this Philips. It was half the cost and see what happens and if we like it. So here's the book, and there you'll see what the model number is. It's a 3100 series and EP3360. These are your instructions. I will say, first off, okay, when I got the instructions, they weren't that clear for the water filter part, okay? So I just want to say that up front. Make sure to follow them step by step. There are diagrams, not a lot of words, so, but a minor detail, really. So I'm just going to show you around the machine to start off with before I plug it in and show you how it makes coffee. So down here we have the water and coffee waste part. So the coffee grounds get put into here after it makes its coffee, and you just take it out and empty it into the garbage. And then here is bits of water. So when it's cleaning out the milk part, it goes in this nice stainless steel tray, which sits here and down into the container there. So it's really easy. There's buttons on either side. Hope you can see that. Let me make sure you can see that. Buttons on either side. Push them and pull it out. Just a minute while I adjust the view here. Okay, and then pull it out. All right. Here's the spout. It is this is where the coffee comes out of, and it is adjustable. So here we've got this size cup that'll fit. Sometimes you might have a larger cup. So I'm going to use glasses here so you can also see what the coffee looks like once it's brewed, okay, how dark it is. So that's adjustable. It comes with this spigot, so if you're wanting to do just water will come out of here, okay? It can come out, squeeze the side, pull it out, and let me just go to the fridge here. And it comes with this. This is your milk frother. It plugs into here as well, and you shoot out the spout, and you can make yourself a wonderful cappuccino, okay? So I've got regular milk in here. I did read that you could, if you don't do cow's milk, that you could do almond milk. So it's easy to try. Just pour it in here and see what happens. And then the whole thing can go in the fridge when you're done with it. So, all right, what else should I show you? Here's where the water goes in this lid here. I'm going to pull it out just so you can see it. This is what it looks like, okay? And this big white thing here, let me move the cup. This is the water filter. It does need to get soaked before you put it in there. When you in the box, when you get the machine, you will receive also a strip to dip your water and find out what the pH of your water is, because you will be setting that here on the machine when you've turned it on. Okay, so I think that affects how hot the water gets. The harder your water, the longer it takes to heat, right? Okay, so that's water. So it does fill up more than that, by the way. But I usually just keep it in the machine like this. You press down, and I use my measuring cup. Let me just get that. Sorry about the noises in the back. So I just get my measuring cup and pour the water in. I find it's much easier. You know, there's no chance of spilling because the handle on this water carrier, pardon me, seems a bit flimsy at times. Okay, in here are the coffee grounds, or pardon me, the coffee beans. Okay, um, perhaps I can show you inside more. Do you see that? Coffee beans. Okay. So, whatever flavor you like, you just pour it in here, and you can adjust the grind. All right. In here, there's a little tool on the back of the scoop, and it goes onto this knob in here, and you can grind it finer or grind it rougher. All right, so that's the adjustment back here. So I've got it ground as fine as possible. We like really strong coffee, so that's how come we've got it like that. All right. Now, this little lid here is for example, you've got company, somebody wants decaf coffee, so you would put pre-ground decaf coffee in here. And so pre-ground in the scoop and pour it inside here, and then you can make the decaf. All right. Okay. Now, I'm going to plug it in so that you can see it in action, right? It's not, okay, I'm going to push just a few things here. It's not super noisy, by the way. Oh, here we go. Oh, there is a side thing here, just a moment. You do also receive, okay, I probably should read the instructions on how to remove the side, which is on this side. Sorry, that's why it's a live video, right? So we can learn together. Yeah, the workings are in here. Here we go. So here is the inside of the machine. So you do get this little tube of grease, okay? That allows you to lubricate the moving parts and pieces and pull this out if you're wanting to do a clean or a lubrication and make it work well, all right? So it does come pre-lubricated. So this is, keep it, because you know, as you're using the machine, depending how much you're using it, I imagine you better get in there and have everything lubricated. Okay. All right. Let me put that away. So I've got the machine plugged in. You see when it's in standby mode, this light flashes. Okay. Now, we're going to turn it on. It's first thing in the morning. Just give it a press, and it activates itself. It's showing that it's coming up to temperature. It's going to prime itself. So it's going to push water through the tubes that need to get pushed through. Okay. Another note, when you're first plugging this machine in, we'll just let it do its thing here. So it's priming right now. Tells you that. It's actually it's self-explanatory. The little symbols on here are really quite excellent. Very definitely an international machine. By the way, I'm doing this review because the only review I found was in German, and there were no English ones. So I'm hoping that this is helpful to anybody thinking about buying this machine. Okay, so there we go. We have the symbol for the water filter is in place, and that there's 80% left on its life. So I've been using this machine now for 6 weeks. Okay, 80%, and we do quite a bit here, right? So in here, sorry about the dogs barking. sorry, the working kitchen, right? Here, these coffee bean symbols, make sure you can see that, are showing that I've got it at the highest setting. So, for example, if I go to menu, okay, menu, and each of these buttons correspond to the arrows, okay? So this button means to go back the menu. Okay, hit menu. Now I want to go into menu, so I'm going to select that. Whoops, I've done it wrong. Menu, drinks. Just a minute, I'm working backwards here. I don't know what I'm trying to do here. Whoops. Okay, so I've made a spill here. Hang on. Hang on. All right. You know what? I'm just going to get busy with all of this computer stuff. I think you guys can figure out. It's self-explanatory. I have no complaints about it. So I'm just going to put a little, I think that's good. Actually, we'll just leave that. All right. Excuse me while I clean up my spill mess here. Oh, the joys of a live video. That's okay. Real life, right? Okay. Let's just get busy here. I'm going to just pull this back so I can reach. I'm going to insert this, and we're going to make the cappuccino. Okay? So you'll notice there's espresso, coffee. Here's the aroma strength. So if you want to, oh, that's coffee temp, just a moment, get out of there, right? So weak, medium, and more strong. So I wanted to use the maximum amount of beans for when we make this, okay? All right, so we're good. Now I'm just gonna get a cup. All right. So I'm going to do it in the glass. I think it's good to see how strong the coffee is, right? Okay. Because if you're like us, all right, is that good? There, we're at the ready position, okay? I'm going to make first the cappuccino. Who likes cappuccino, right? Here we go. So it's grinding the coffee. It's heating up for its milk foaming. They say it's a 15 bar machine, 15 bar, I believe. So now it's going to do the espresso part. So it does the milk first and then the espresso. You can see that okay? Yeah. It does a beautiful crema, I think they call that, on top of the espresso. There. And so now it's asking me if I want to clean out the milk spout, but I'm going to make some more coffee, so I'm not going to clean it just yet. It shoots water through. But here's a look at a cappuccino. Isn't that lovely? So beautiful, beautiful foam on top. I hope you can see that good, yeah. And wonderful layering, right? So now I'm in Canada, and yes, in North America, we love our really big cups of coffee. So this cappuccino, really, this is the size you would find in Europe if you were going for into the coffee shop. So I just want to make that note too, because I do have these, where's that? A Starbucks coffee cup here, right? And it's quite large, but if I were to, put them side by side, you'll see it would, the cappuccino would only fill it up halfway, right? So that's one thing to note. It makes European sized coffees. All right. Okay. Now, so that was cappuccino. All right. I'm going to show you I want to show you just espresso. Okay. Hopefully you can see. Yeah. That's to get an idea. So when we do espresso, I can do a single shot or a double shot. So once for single, twice for two times. So it's going to give me a double shot down here. Let's see what happens. And it's not that loud. I figure it might sound loud to you on this recording, but honestly, this is quieter than my coffee grinder was. So have a look at this beautiful espresso and see what you think. See, isn't that lovely? And I'm just using, by the way, the Costco espresso beans, okay? That's what's in here. Okay, that was the first shot. So have a look. First shot, whoops. This will be the second shot coming through. I just want you to get an idea of, see, you're getting all that lovely richness from the coffee bean. This looks like a proper espresso. And I tell you, it tastes fantastic. Okay, there it is. That's a double espresso. Okay, this is not the proper glass. This is just the glass to show you the color. Again, so I can take this double espresso and put it in a coffee cup, and it's only going, the double will only be barely half. Okay, again, it's a European size. So let me just pour that in there. Yeah, so it comes up to here on this Starbucks cup. Okay, and beautiful crema. Gosh, that tastes great. Oh, full-bodied and rich. So that's lovely. Okay, now let's make one more drink for you. And I'm going to grab another glass so I can show it to you. Clear one would be good. Okay, I will just rinse this one out and use it. Ooh, that's going to be a good, strong cup of coffee. All right, so here we go. Now you'll notice here, okay, here's the glass. The milk, okay, just so you know, it's a little bit too low, right? There is a minimum line right here, and then maximum. So I'm not going to run it with not enough milk in it, so I'm just going to fill it up. Got a little bit left here. It'll be enough for the Frappuccino recipe. Okay. There we go. So, there we are. In here. Okay. Open it up, right? And this glass should be good. And what I'm going to do is show you the latte macchiato. Oh, I said frappuccino, sorry. There's cappuccino, latte macchiato, espresso, and coffee. Next, right now, we're going to do the latte macchiato. Okay. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Yumma. Delish. Okay, so again, it's heating up. In the milk. So now the coffee part. I like